Hello everybody, it's me again, Steven. I just wanted to drop a few lines today. Starting out a little slow today myself. It's hot today again, as I say. In Palm Springs, we're breaking a record. 103, I think it is, I said. It's in the hundreds anyway. So, how's everybody doing out there? I just wanted to update on my status. I'm going to be going to the dentist this week sometime, and I need to get into the dentist this week sometime because I'm currently taking antibiotics right now. So, you see, they can't touch your gums or anything like that, or any kind of punctures or any kind of surgical procedures without, messing with that kind of area, the gum line, because of inflammation and infection in the area of the gum self-lining. It goes all the way to the bone, so in sections. So I've had a few teeth pulled, you see, in the back. So this side, I think, was the other side. But anyway, it's a bitch. Yeah, it is. It hurts like hell. They give me codeine every time I go in there. I don't even ask. They give me codeine. They give me about 30, 40 pills, if you're not, that's a lot for a dentist to give you, 30 pills for California especially. But, they asked me once to buy ibuprofen one time. I told them, you want me to go to my local grocery store? They said, what's that supposed to mean? I said, I could buy a bunch from at the grocery store. I said, why come in and pay you then? I could just take my own damn teeth out. It sounds like I'm not no freaking addict, but I know that's a lot of pain, Ibuprofen doesn't touch shit. Like I told you guys, non-steroid anti-inflammatory drugs, which I talked about naproxen in the past. Talked about all this other stuff, the yada 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 yada. All that stuff in the past. I mean, you gotta take what works for you, not what works for the doctor. See, all he's thinking about is that green paycheck, and the license number. I mean, they use different doctors' license numbers all the time to get their asses off of a lawsuit. Let's say like the DEA's come after them. All they have to do is take a slip in a form and put in a friend's name, put in his friend's name, put in DEA number, and slip it on there, and he's not responsible for that prescription. even if he's on duty that night. Because it doesn't really prove anything. All it proves is that, because it's registered, you see, the number is registered in the computer to verify that he is registered to give a controlled substance. That's what it is in the computer bank. And Florida doesn't have a monitor. Well, as far as I know, they don't have a monitoring system yet. I wonder if, I don't think California, California says they do, but I don't even know if they have anything like that yet. I mean, they have you sign a contract out here is what they do out here. And as soon as you sign a contract, you're obligated to stay with one stupid pharmacy, and you have to stay with that pharmacy or else you alter it and you breach a contract. Breaching a contract means that you go against the doctor's will and you fill more than one prescription. You see, that's what breaching a contract means. On your agreement and her agreement, both signatures. I just learned this stuff. It sounds stupid for me just to learn this stuff, but like one time, for example, Cindy. Okay, she saw the doctor. She signed something she didn't understand. Okay, she needed me back there. Okay, she told me. That's what she tells me. For the record. She was getting Percocets before she got her Oxycontin, way before that. She was getting Endocet 10 over 325 Percocet, right? Okay, the thing is, no problem giving them to her, but this doctor is accusing her of so much stuff. She's a PA, okay, a pissant. Okay, but anyway, good one, that's a good one. But anyway, she probably don't know any more than I do. Probably know less. I know more than she does. I hate to say that. I don't like bragging, but I mentioned a drug to her. Okay, I was on Vicodin 7.5 ES. Yeah, ES 7.5, 750 milligrams of. Okay, acetaminophen. That's the right word. Tylenol. You see that on the bottom. Okay, that is bad for the liver. Okay, but I told her, I says, I used to take Tylox. She goes, what is that? Sound like Drano. Come to find out, she had to go look up in her little book and everything to see if I was doing the calculations right. I told her, I showed her bottle, proved I was on it before and everything like that. She goes, good God, I mean, how do you know all about this stuff? I said, because I researched, I took it. The doctor gave it to me. And she goes, okay, what's the point here? I mean, this is you know it's addicting and everything, right? And I said, yeah, I know it's about as addicting as a Vicodin is, but I have pain. I said, but what works for me is not going to work for you, doctor. And she goes, what are you trying to tell me? I said, what did I say? I said, what works for me, and what works for you doesn't work for me. It may not work for me. That's basically what I'm saying. So that's the same way with anybody else out there. What works for me may not work for her or anybody else, And she's highly strung on the trip, I was like worried about ever since this Michael Jackson thing. Every doctor out there is worried about their license, I mean, I know what you're thinking, wouldn't you? Yeah, maybe a little, okay, but you got to realize the perspective of the situation. This big old situation. Okay, number one, it's not a crime to prescribe a controlled substance in your own home, as long as it's not Diprovan, a privacy setting. You know what I'm saying? That is different. You got to be monitored, have the right equipment, and stuff like that. Everybody knows that. I mean, that ruins it for all the other classifications as far as benzos, diazepines, and all this stuff. Sedatives, prazolam, Stalmane, meclizine. I mean, not meclizine, but that makes you drowsy. But antiverts. That's for swimmers here and everything. But diazepine, it's all benzos. It's all family, but it makes it have a bad anxiolytic. It's a friendlier term to use. That's why they changed it to anxiolytics. About the time I was born, I think it was. My mom used to take Valium in the 1970s, but when I was a few years old, maybe 3 or 4 years old, I think it was. So I was born in 1970. I got long hair and look a little bit, maybe a little bit older, I don't know. But anyway, I have a hard look. But she took it for quite a few years. They're not exactly picnic. You don't just come off the same day or the next day. Say, okay, doctor, I'm gonna quit today. After you've been off for 7 years, they'll say, okay, it's time to quit. I mean, you can quit smoking easier than you can quit benzodiazepine. If you quit a benzo, it can kill you. Okay, I'll give you a week. Not even a week, you'll be dead. Okay, I'm sorry to say this. You can look it up, do the research, the math yourself. If you don't believe me, look it up. It's from hell.com, I think it's called. Something like that. Ryan runs the show on that one. He has his own website. I don't, for that. Okay, I'm just doing it by video. You see, I'm different. I do my studies. I do everything properly. I don't misinterpret anything, and I don't beat around the freaking bush. Sorry about that. I'm trying to stop myself from testing my anger problem. Okay, now you people out there, okay, health insurance is the most important thing in this world, okay? I know there's a lot of people that starting to like president again. Here we go again. Okay, there's a lot of people that's out of jobs. Now's the time to go down and file for that health insurance reform, okay? Because it's out there. They're just not telling every person it's out there. I know it's out there. I've had a few people that just came from Mexico that told me they still speak all Spanish. They told me they got insurance in the same day. So what's that tell you? You as an American person deserve the same rights as they do. Am I right or wrong? So if not to put down and bash immigrants, I'm not doing that. I'm just telling you what the mathematical terminology is on this situation. Political, political, So I think you should, whoever doesn't have health insurance out there, Look up on everything, every possible site you possibly can, free. They have free health insurance right now. I mean, there's people, I mean, why do you think doctors and nurses are so pissed off? I know this because I work, you know, I told you. Pharmaceutical technician, I mean, I got that too. I mean, I might have long hair, okay? I mean, that's discrimination if they fired me, got rid of me, okay? I'm not supposed to tell you a lot of things, okay? Seriously, I'm not supposed to say a lot of stuff. But I want people to be fair out there. There's a person that made a request last night. Okay, she said, okay, she's doing a lot better now, off her from the cancer. Okay, I'm not gonna say names. Okay, but I love each and every one person out there that has a disease, and even if they don't have a disease, I still care. I don't wish it on nobody, not my worst enemy, not even on the baseball bat guy. I'm sorry to laugh, but I just had to laugh about that one because he missed me. Friggin' asshole. Thinks he's tough. But anyway, that's off the point. He did yak off. I kicked his ass. But the main thing is here, I'm not going to put up with this shit, put it that way. And if you get a carload of people, all I'll do is just turn on that switch of C4, and there they go. Okay, I'm not a Vietnam veteran, but I know this stuff too. But anyway, I don't need C4. All I'll do is get a bottle of that stuff and that chemistry stuff and just let it bubble over and it'll blow up. But anyway, see, don't fuck with the smart ones. I'm not trying to say I'm smart, but I say I'm smart enough to know he's a dumbass. You don't even know where the fucking trash can's at. I mean, fucking trashy people. You know, I mean, him, not you. Okay? Your story's different than his story. Okay? I have a story, and I live a hard life every fucking day. Freaking day. Sorry, guys. Here we go cussing it. I'm trying to be straight here without cussing. I'm trying to cut that out of my life. Okay? I'm trying to cut my bad temper out of my life. I have bad days. Yesterday, I had a bad day. I think somebody out there knows I had a bad day yesterday. That's all I'm going to say. But you know what? I got through it. I learned to fucking walk away from this shit. It's not worth it, man. You think it's worth 20 years in jail? Not one fucking bit. I'm starting to sound like Dog the Bounty Hunter the way it cuss. And he'll tell you the same goddamn thing. You think ICE is worth it to fucking die? I don't think so. I mean, it's not worth it to take a ride with Dog the Bounty Hunter just for a fucking bag of ice. Go grocery shopping. Or whatever. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. I mean, there's a lot of girls that disagree with me out there. They love to have something to get some attention or get Dog the Bounty have a heart on. You know what I'm saying? Over them. But anyway, Beth's probably killing me over this video. Don't surprise me if she shows up my door beating me up. Even though I have black belts. Secondary black belt. Wouldn't matter if she'll have brothers and everybody else jump me. At the same time, I have to call up Steven Seagal to come help me. But anyway, that's a good show. Since what's the name? I think it's not Dwayne Lee, but the other one of the brothers was fired or bullshit or something like that. If he gets fired or whatever, they should bring in not only that boxing guy, they should bring in freaking Steven Seagal part-time on the show. He would catch every motherfucker out there. I'm serious. Excuse me for saying that. He would catch them all. He would make make the Dog Bounty Hunter look like nothing, I mean, Dog Bounty Hunter is smart, okay? He's got smarts, intelligence, okay? But so is Steven Seagal. He's been a cop for a long time. And not just a cop, he's an expert fighter, I'm not too far behind him. I mean, I'm 5 belts off of him, but he's got a 7th-degree black belt. I only got a 2nd. So, I can't compare to him. There ain't no way. But I know how to do the same tricks as he does in a situation, but I can't do it from 50 feet away. Okay, if somebody could still blow me away 50 feet away, I'm not saying that. Okay, if somebody came up to my fucking door 50 feet away from me, just punch a fucking gun in my face. I mean, naturally, there's one thing you do: hit the fucking floor and start throwing shit, or fucking cause a diversion, whatever it takes to get rid of them. That way, more noise you make, I mean, it's not the arrest. You can get arrested for that too. The more noise you make, it's called arrest me. You know, that's what Denzel Washington said in American Gangster. And that's true. The more noise you make, the more houses you got, the IRS is right on your ass. Because you didn't report it, or you're malfunctioning, or you got a bank account, it might be overseas in Philippines, you didn't report. And then what happens? You get extortion. You get this, you get that, blah, 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 blah. There's that alligator coming out of the water.